What's up, OKC Thunder fans? I know there's not a game tonight, but I just wanted to create this video to air my frustration over the fact that Russell Westbrook will not be a starter for the All-Star Game this year. What does everyone think about this? I could probably go through my roller coaster of emotions that I've experienced over the past 24 hours. But that would be a little dramatic because, look, we all know what the All-Star Game is about. And actually, they changed the format, which I think will be a good change to the pace of things because over the past few years, actually LeBron was saying this, he said, over the past few years, these games have not been competitive. They've been guys don't want to get injured, so they don't play very hard generally, just because, no one wants to get hurt. They still have half a season left to play. There have been years where the last 2 minutes, 1 minute of the game, where it becomes more of a dunk contest. I've seen those. Those are actually pretty awesome to watch. But what LeBron did promise us is this year the game should be very competitive. So even though Russ will not be a starter, he is a reserve. So we will see if he does make his way into the game. But it will be entertaining nonetheless. And what do you all think about the All-Star Game? There's so many amazing players in the league. There are only so many guys who can play. Do you think that they got it right this year for the starters? I think the East just shows you how weak the East is, and the West just shows you how strong the West is. So I'm happy that it will be a combination of players, where it won't be the East versus the West, but ESPN was doing their, or not ESPN, TNT was doing their who they would pick to be on their team, and so Shaq, Barkley, Kenny, and Ernie all chose who they would have. And Barkley picks Dwight Howard. I'm just like, why is this guy on TV? Everyone else also had Horford, which I thought was pretty interesting. I know that the Celtics are doing exceptionally well, and I think what their reasoning is that if a team has such a great record, then 2 players from that team should be in the All-Star Game. I'm not really sure that makes a difference, and it's an individual award, or it's an individual recognition. And the players actually wanted to see Porzingis from the Knicks in the starting lineup for the East. I wish he could have made it. That kid, he's been playing exceptionally well. He definitely was a huge draft pick for the Knicks that came out of nowhere. The one good thing Phil Jackson did while he was in New York. But, yeah, the rest I don't think were too crazy, especially for the West. Steph Curry, James Harden, Durant, Anthony Davis. So, it's to be expected. There can only be 5 players on the court at a time. But what does everyone think about the All-Star choices for this year? Do you like the new format? So this year, the fans weighed in, the players weighed in, and the sports media weighed in on who would be the starters. So I thought that was actually a unique way of making sure that everyone's needs were met for this competition. And it should be interesting. Imagine this. Imagine Kyrie on LeBron's team. No. That is not happening. Imagine this. Imagine Russ is able to play and Kevin Durant is on the same team as Russ. No, I don't even want to see that. Awkward. Too awkward. The NBA has so much drama, it should be like reality TV show. Yeah, we'll see what happens. AllStar Break, after AllStar Break, is always when teams come back energized and you can see some really interesting things start to happen. So either way, it will be an entertaining break to an already entertaining season. And we will see what happens. I was disappointed that no other players from OKC really made a strong case for the All-Star game. But again, we'll see what happens. I remember last year there were quite a few injuries. Melo was able to play because I think Jimmy Butler had an injury. So yeah, it's an exhibition game. My favorite part of All-Star Weekend is a dunk contest. That's awesome. And I love the drills that they do. That's also pretty awesome competition. And who can forget the celebrity game? Hey, if anyone knows which celebrities are going to be playing for the game, I mean, I feel like it is so difficult to find that information. So if anyone knows a couple of the celebrities who are playing, please share that. I would love to know. Maybe Kevin Hart will come out of retirement. He's very entertaining to watch play basketball. And yeah, the celebrity game can be kind of boring, but it's funny in the beginning when they are kind of getting really competitive with each other. But that's what I just had to share about this All-Star Weekend. Please, if you have any additional thoughts, let me know. And I'll kind of leave it on this. Russ did not make the starters, but either way, he is the reigning MVP. He has triple-doubles practically every night. The man is definitely going in the Hall of Fame. It is what it is. That's the NBA for you. It is what it is. As always, have a good night and thunder up.